Guys, we have been getting many questions from internationals saying that they want to move to the Netherlands with their spouse, with their family, and I'm here today to explain some things to you. Please make sure you watch this video to the end so you understand exactly what you need to be doing. Right now, admissions is open in the Netherlands, and if you want to apply for scholarship, make sure you check the link in my other videos. I'm not going to talk about that again. I've done videos about it. Please check. The link is studyinthenetherlands.nl. So check that link. There are so many things I want to talk about in this video, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. So I will encourage you to stay and watch till the very end. Now, what do you need to know? Can I move to the Netherlands the same time with my family with a student visa? The answer is no. Only PhD students can come here with their families with study visa the same time. Before I continue with the video, my name is Milton Fonkwa. I'm a Cameroonian. I currently stay or live in the Netherlands. I equally study here. Okay, so if you want to come here, make sure you keep watching my videos. And of course, a lot of materials is on this channel that can help you. If you still don't understand, book a call with me so I guide you depending on your results, your money, and a whole lot of other things that you need to know. Are we d'accord with that? Thank you. So first of all, can I move to the Netherlands with family? I talked about PhD candidates, and let me talk about bachelor's and master's. As a bachelor student, you cannot come to the Netherlands at the same time with your spouse, your family. As a master's student, you cannot come to the Netherlands at the same period. Like when you go to the embassy, get a student visa, you cannot come with them. Okay, the reason is because I don't know, maybe it's just the law, anyways. And remember, if your spouse, your dependent comes in, they cannot work, okay, except that you have finished your school. And remember, there are also other requirements like accommodation, job contracts, and you must be legal during that period to invite them to come over. So I will advise you, get a job first after graduation before you bring your family. But if you have money to bring them before even the graduation period, I think it's still the best. Just put in your application and let's see how IND is going to consider you. Now, going further, okay, I study in the Netherlands and pay my tuition fee? Well, we are going to look into that. And you also need to understand that the Dutch education is very powerful. So if you think that, because here in the Netherlands, you can study a bachelor's programs for 4 years. Most bachelors are 4 years, then masters 1 year, 2 years, depending on the type of program you are doing. I was shocked when I noticed that my certificate from my country, Masters of Thesis, although I didn't get masters in my country, but a 2 years masters in my country plus thesis is not equivalent to a 2 years degree in the Netherlands. I was shocked. But again, it is what it is. Now, I have said you have to come with your dependents only if you are coming for PhD, because of course PhD is a very long time to complete, right? It takes a lot to complete a PhD program. Now, if you are thinking to work in the Netherlands, because I've gotten many people, Milton, do students work and a whole lot of stuff? Yes, students work here in the Netherlands. And what type of jobs can students do as internationals? Well, let me start from the one that I was almost employed in, or I almost got it, but the day I went to collect my residence card, the train delayed me and I couldn't meet the interview. That was how I lost the opportunity. It's a student ambassador job. Now, the student ambassador job is a job that you can get from the school, only within the school, okay? It's more or less like a voluntary work, but you get paid. And another job many people do in the Netherlands are cleaning jobs. I actually know 2 people personally who are also Cameroonians like me doing this particular job. And another job type you will find is jobs like work in the kitchen, maybe dishwasher at the McDonald's, and so on and so forth. There are so many of them, right? There are so many people also doing delivery jobs with big companies like Flings and all the rest, delivery companies. Now, also understand that if you want to find jobs and you're an international student in the Netherlands, just print your CV out and distribute it. Move around, give it to people. In case they need you, they should call you. That's a strategy you should use immediately. Now, if you are coming for masters, remember, visa rate to the Netherlands is 99.99% guaranteed. If you are coming, before you even come here, depending on the semester, you should have paid 1 year of your tuition. Like me, before I came, my tuition was already paid. In fact, you just gather all the money and give it to the school, but the amount the school is going to indicate on your offer letter is the amount you are going to pay per year. So please put all of this. Then when you come in now, some schools will refund you the living cost at once. Then others will not refund it at once. They'll be giving you monthly. So before you choose your university in the Netherlands, go to the immigration section, okay, before school, after school. In fact, if you check very well, you are going to see all this information I'm giving you here. Every university in the Netherlands is on the IND page. That's studyinthenetherlands.nl. Study, in fact, it's a whole lot of issue. So now, is it that you can just work in the Netherlands? No. This message now, I want to send it to those of you who said you want to come here with visitor's visa, then you convert to work permit. It doesn't work that way in the Netherlands. The laws here are so strict. Go and fact check which the country in the Netherlands is. In fact, the Netherlands is one of the strongest countries you will ever see in Europe. So they don't allow that. What basically happens is that in the Netherlands, before you work, okay, as a student, you need to have 3 things. First, when you come here, you need to get accommodation. When you get accommodation, you need to take the contract to the municipality. They will cross-check and check everything. If the accommodation is good, then they will now give you what they call BSN number. Now, this BSN number is more or less like your tax registration document. When they give you this BSN number now, what you need to do is you need to go and open a bank account. Ask anybody around, especially students. When you open the bank account, the next thing you need to do is to now go grab your residence card, because you don't need it, but of course it's needed almost all the time. Then there is also a date you are going to be asked to come for TB test and do the TB examination, okay, for them to check everything here like this. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Now, when you do that, you get the BSN number, get a contract, get a BSN number, get residence permit. You can now find jobs, which I already mentioned the type of jobs you will have. Remember, the Netherlands recruit from Africa, recruit from abroad. So if you are really thinking that you want to get a good paid job in the Netherlands, you need to start checking. I'm still going to bring videos about some companies in the Netherlands that are registered by the government. If you apply for jobs on their website and it happened that you were selected, you definitely have come to the best place. Yes, this is how the Netherlands is. So please put all of these things into consideration. For your tuition, you cannot pay for the first year because studies is intense. Before you get through to all these things, it's a lot of appointments. You have to book from A to B to C, and a whole lot of things will happen. So before you move to the Netherlands, make sure you have money on you to cater for your accommodation for the first 2 or 3 months. Then you look into the part-time jobs from there. Remember, you are going to work only 16 hours a week. This is how international students, they work in the Netherlands. And also understand that you cannot drop your education to maybe pursue a part-time job or full-time. For the one for full-time, you may work. Nobody is going to see you, but they are monitoring you. This is exactly what somebody did, and it brought him problems. Yeah, so you have to be careful, guys. You have to be careful. Now, also understand, in that video I did about Sweden, I said the Swedish tax is like 33%, but in the Netherlands, I think it's 21%. I can't remember, but I think tax in the Netherlands is cheaper than in Sweden. So please put all of this into consideration. We are going to talk again better when you are actually free. I hope so, because I don't think it's always good. Then for the Netherlands, remember that you can also apply for scholarships. You can apply for scholarships, and you can equally win these scholarships. There are even universities here offering fully funded opportunities. I have been singing on this channel, singing and singing and singing. I don't know if you actually watched the video. Well, if you did, congratulations, because I want to see you in Europe. I'm rooting for you seriously, and I want to make sure that every other person who comes across my platform will be inspired and equally will make some cash. I will keep updating. There are so many opportunities out here. Okay, just make sure where you are, if you are not getting favored, please leave that area. Now there is one thing I forgot to explain to you guys, that when you finish studies in the Netherlands, you will also apply for something called orientation year visa. I don't know if this works everywhere in Europe, but I know it. A few countries have it. Okay, so what basically happens is, when you finish your school or about to finish, you have to apply for that visa. Now, it also applies to outsiders who didn't study in the Netherlands. Many don't know. Yeah, if you go to the IND website, you are going to see all these things. And there is a lot I can explain, but I'm going to be explaining slowly, so that many international students can understand. I hope this video helps you. We will meet again in another one. Bye bye.